poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Za'Morian, and I'm back again with another video. And for today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get this super cute hairstyle.
I'ma pull up with that good, pull up bougie in the hood, yeah. I'ma get you rich, nigga. I'm a boss, play me, nigga. Never that'll be a loss, so don't be trying to talk.
Now, I can't remember the name of the girl that I got this hairstyle from because I am recreating it. I don't remember her name, but I will put it in the description box down below, which that'll be the original video. But for today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do it with my own pizzazz. I remember in her video, she did all black rubber bands, but today I want to put a little Za'Morian touch. You feel me? A little Za'Morian touch. And do some colorful, with a little bit of black type of rubber band hairstyle. So if you're new to my channel, do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, join the family. Do not forget to click the bell notification, you guys, so you guys get notified when I post. You're already here, you've already been watching the video this long. I'm pretty sure you've seen my video before, maybe not, but yeah, do not forget to click the subscribe button while you're down there liking and subscribing and commenting. Don't forget to comment. And if you're not new to my channel, then welcome back. I'm glad you're here again. So yeah, you guys, enough talking, enough blubbering. Let's get right into the video. I did not do it in my normal setting. If you've seen a lot of my videos, you know lately I've been using this setup. I'm switching it up. I'm saving my coins so I can get a backdrop, and I'm fixing it up, okay? So don't say I'm tired of seeing the curtain with the wooden thing on the side, because I'm working on it, okay? But I am filming this in my bathroom, so let's head to my bathroom where I used to do all my little hair videos at. But I blubber so much. But anyway, you guys, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first things first, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I used in my hair. I used this Cantu leave-in conditioner, this Shea Moisture curl-in style milk, and then to seal in all these products, I went ahead and used this Africa's Best herbal oil. The reason why I use these products is because I want to make sure that my hair is very moisturized, because I'm going to be leaving this style in my hair for about 5 to 7 days, so almost close to a week. So I want to make sure my hair is very moisturized. Now, as you guys can see here, I'm starting off by parting my hair in the letter C. Yes, the letter C. I'm gonna make kind of like a half section on the top part of my hair, because this is gonna be like the part that I'm gonna be swooping and creating my swoop with. Now, I want to make sure that my side part is very defined, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Murray's Edge Wax, and I'm gonna put it on my part and go over it again with the end of the rat tail comb, so I can make sure that my part is very neat and very precise, nice and straight and defined. You feel me? Real defined. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush down my ponytail, and I'm gonna brush this top section just so when I'm doing the rubber bands, I'm not accidentally pulling this hair and grabbing any of it, so we don't mess up the style or nothing like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist it into a little bun, make sure it's real tight, and this is what my swoop part is kind of looking like. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in and start parting for the rubber band section. Now you guys, I'm gonna keep it real. I can't really describe to you on what shape this is, but if you can kind of catch my drift, it's just kind of like a little boop, like a house rooftop. I don't even know, but that's the shape. I'm gonna go ahead and brush down all this section, because again, I don't want to accidentally grab hair from my ponytail as I'm tying in my rubber bands. First things first, we're gonna part one row right here, and this is gonna be the first row. We're gonna go ahead and braid it down so we can go ahead and part the second row. Now I'm gonna work a little slow. I'm not gonna part all of them at first. I'm just gonna do these first 2 rows. So this is what we got working on here. I'm gonna go ahead and comb it out, and if you can kind of see, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you guys can see like the 3 rows I kind of have going on here. This is what you kind of want it to look like. See how I have like 3 rows going on? That's just the gist I'm trying to go for. I'm gonna go ahead and braid this section down, because I'm gonna backtrack and I'm gonna do the front section, like the first row that I did. I'm gonna go ahead and part that straight across, and I'm gonna have 2 squares going on right here, because it's gonna be 2 rows to start off with. These are the rubber bands that I'm using. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I'm doing colored rubber bands, and we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit more of that Murray's Edge Wax, and we're gonna part my baby hair so I don't accidentally put those in, because we gonna make sure our baby hair is on fleek. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a blue rubber band, and I'm gonna tie that down. This hairstyle is super simple, you guys. It's not hard. It's just kind of like a watch it once or twice kind of thing. bada boom, bada bang, you're gonna get it. So as you can see here, I'm just tying that rubber band on there. And I also want to mention, this is not the best brand of rubber bands. I'm gonna keep it real. They broke like 10 times. I'm not even going front. And even at the end of the video, you're gonna see one of my rubber bands ended up popping, but I ended up fixing it in the end, and it turned out great. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just putting another rubber band on, and I parted my sideburn because I am gonna do a little swoop on the side. You know what I'm saying? A little swoop. So that's why I parted that down. It looks a little weird right now. But yeah, so this next clip that you guys are gonna see, we're gonna be connecting these two sections to the second row that we have. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna part that across. We're gonna have two boxes literally like identical to the first row that we had. We're gonna go ahead and slick that down with a little Murray's edge wax, so we nice and good. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the top box on top. You want to make sure that you're coating each little like box or square or triangle, whatever section that you're doing, with the Murray's edge wax, so it looks real sleek. Now we're gonna go ahead and do is put a little more on this section of my hairs, because when I connect it to the other one, I want to make sure that it's straight and doesn't have like a curl to it. Now we're gonna be using this rubber band to tie on, so it's kind of like we're, oh, I got a little hair stuck right there. So it's kind of like we're adding hair every time we connect the rubber band to another section. And like I said, you want to make sure that it's really, really tight, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it to make sure it's real tight and everything like that. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and crisscross them just so it adds a little flair and it looks a little bit more cuter instead of just doing them like straight. We're gonna do like a little crisscross. Same thing, we're crossing it ahead, and like we're crossing it, and then we're gonna put that rubber band on there and we're gonna pull it tight just so it looks more sleek and real neat. Boom, look at that, y'all. Oh, we got a little X going on already. Now we're gonna go ahead and follow that line that we kind of already have going, and we're gonna shoot it straight across and kind of make like a triangle. It's not exactly a triangle because the top part isn't like pointy, but it's a Za'Morian triangle. You feel me? It's a Za'Morian triangle. This is what we're doing here. Now we're gonna go ahead and just do another triangle. And at this point, you guys, I kind of just free-handedly started parting whatever sections just kind of worked. So depending on how you do your initial part, like when you're sectioning off the whole rubber band section, depending on how you shape it, for me, I think kind of depends on how it's going to end up looking and like what sections you're going to have and how big and how small and just things like that. So basically what I'm trying to say is like yours might not look identical to mine because we all got different shape heads and we all gonna do this initial part section differently, but this is just kind of how I did it, and all these sections kind of just happened. Like I did not plan it to look like this or nothing like that. But as you can see, I'm literally doing the exact same thing, and I'm just kind of connecting each section to another section that's like either above it or below it, because I want these rubber bands to be crisscrossing each other and kind of like overlapping or under, like going under each other, and just kind of like that. So as you can see, this is what I'm working with so far, and I'm literally gonna part another triangle right there, and that's kind of how like I want it to look and everything like that. Also, for everybody out there that does do their own hair on a regular basis, y'all know a mirror is your best friend. So when you're doing this hairstyle, just to make sure that your parts are nice and straight and they look pretty good, you just don't be afraid to use a mirror. Get you a mirror. Your neck gonna be hurting, your hand gonna be hurting, but it's all gonna be worth it, because at the end of the day, you can say you did this. You feel me? Like you did this. So as you guys have been seeing throughout the video, I am using a mirror just to make sure everything looks real good. And then, oh, I want to mention this right here. You see how I'm putting a little more of that Murray's edge wax? If you feel like your part is not super like straight, use a little Murray's edge wax, put it on the part, and then go over it again with the comb. Using edge wax or using any kind of like gel, it really does help when you're trying to like define a part, when you're doing braids or any kind of style like that. So that's just a little tip I want to put out there and let y'all know and everything like that. Now we're going to go ahead and begin to part the last section that we're going to part. Even though I do have a little more hair that's under this first section, like this section right here, I'm not going to be putting rubber bands all the way at the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit out just because, one, I did not feel like putting another rubber band in there. And also, I didn't want it to be a little uncomfortable on my neck. You know when you put something too tight, it kind of pulls the hairs at the bottom of your neck. I did not want it to be like that. So this is what I ended up doing. this is how it's looking so far. I'm just gonna brush it into the ponytail. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this ponytail out, and we're gonna begin to part like straight across, and we're gonna put a little more of that Murray's Edge wax in there because I want this to look real sleek. So just to lay down my hairs, because I am doing this when my hair is curly, I want to make sure it's real straight. So we're gonna put a little bit of that Murray's Edge wax all in between my hair. Now we're gonna take the rat tail comb and just start brushing it down, just in case there's any curls in there that might lift, you know, and everything like that. So we're just gonna comb it all down, make sure it's real straight, and get all those curls and everything like that. Next, we're gonna go ahead and take the brush and begin to brush it all down and make sure it's real sleek. And I'm gonna go ahead and part out my sideburns because, like I said earlier, I am gonna be doing those and making them look real cute. We're gonna put a little more Murray's Edge wax on top right before we do the ponytail, because we're gonna put all this into a ponytail. And once you're putting all this section into a ponytail, don't worry about it looking real perfect, because we're going to take it out and we're going to be adding in the swoop section that we have on top, because we're going to go ahead and doctor up on that. Now, like I said, I want this to be sleek, so we're going to do the same thing that we did to the back half of my hair. We're going to be parting it with a rat tail comb, and we're going to go ahead and add in that Murray's Edge wax in there. I'm putting a little bit more than I did at the back section on this smaller section, because I want to make sure that my hairs do not lift up, because like I said, I am doing this when my hair is curly. I don't want no curl flying up or nothing crazy. I want it to blend in with the back section. So we're going to go ahead and put all that Murray's Edge wax in there, and we're going to comb it with the comb. Now, when I was doing this part, I was kind of just playing with the swoop and kind of seeing if I wanted it to go a little more back or if I wanted it to come a little more forward. So when you are doing this part, I highly recommend doing it with a comb, just so you can kind of play with it and see like how high or how low or how swooped you want it. Now we're going to go ahead and take out that back section, and we're going to begin to slowly adding in this like front portion that we did. And like I said, I am kind of just playing with it because I don't know, like at this point I didn't know how low I wanted my swoop to be. So I'm just kind of playing with it and redoing it. This part is very tedious, I feel like, because if you're doing it curly, your hair is going to begin to lift. That's why you want to make sure that you put a lot of that Murray's Edge wax in your hair, just to make sure everything's laid down. We're going to go ahead and tie our ponytail up. And this is probably my favorite part, is doing my edges. I'm going to be going it with this Eco Styler gel, using my handy dandy famous toothbrush that I literally use in every single video. And we're going to do my edges. Now, when you're doing your edges, you can literally get as creative as you want. I wanted to keep it real simple and basic, so I just kind of did, you know, the top part and then my sideburns. Now, I am fully aware that my rubber band is broke. You can really see it right here. I know that that one is broke. I ended up fixing it later. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with this Pump It Up Spritz. This is going to lay it down. This is literally, if you spray too much, your hair is going to get really hard and it's going to be hard to wash out. So don't spray too much. I use this coconut like frizz mousse kind of thing from Shea Moisture because I wanted to lay down any flyaway hairs. Now we're going to go ahead and take my handy dandy silk scarf and we're going to lay that down on top of my head because I'm going to go in with the blow dryer, and just to set everything, I'm going to be using high heat, and blow drying my hair for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then bam, you guys, this is basically the style right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had fun making this video and trying this hairstyle out for you guys. And you can get as creative as you want. You can do all red, all blue, all yellow, all black, add in hair, whatever you want to do. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!